there was a decision made in the Canadian Parliament 2 weeks ago to state that the full veil would no longer be allowed to be worn by anyone who's being sworn in as a Canadian citizen. There are some short-term, simple solutions to address this, and one of them would be the person who's in full veil to have someone beside them who is able to say, yes, this person is speaking the words because the mouth is covered up. So yes, they are speaking the words, and they are who they say they are, so to be able to identify them. And another one was to have a microphone under the veil so that the words could be heard and the person could state that they were who they said they were. So I think these suggestions are great for short-term solution. And I want to be clear, I'm not pro or against any religion, nationality, culture, race. And I do understand that changes take time, and it's a process, and it must feel like your freedom to wear the full veil is being taken away. So that brings up a lot of fear and anger and hurt and many things. So there's a few issues that I wanted to discuss about the full veil, in a practical discussion. As we are all here on our planet, I'd like to think of myself as an earthling. I am a member of a group of people online, which is called Destiny, with an I. And we are very busy promoting equality. But equality in fact, where each human being on this planet is in fact equal and treated as such and receives equal. This does not mean that I'm not me. I can't be you. You have your own essence of who you are, and I'm me. So, of course, it's not taking away that. It's giving and providing, so we can all live a dignified life. So there's a few issues I have with wearing veil, the full veil. And one of them would be the issue of, well, they're related. So to identify a person, it is very difficult for us. One of the reasons we are free here in Canada, we have a lot of freedoms in this democracy, which I'm sure is one of the reasons you decided to emigrate to Canada, is that we are accountable. Less secrets, say. More accountable than in a society that is, for example, run by military rule or dictatorship. We are accountable. We are in full view. We are identifiable. So should things happen, there is a legal process in place which holds me accountable. I can't go and take your stuff. I cannot harm you or your children or whatever. I would be accountable. It's not a perfect system, but it is in place. It works. I don't know how much it works. It certainly works. It is in effect each day. The courts are full. We are holding people accountable and giving them fines or sending them, having to contain them in a prison if they are dangerous to this society. That's very common sense reason. Another reason would be it promotes separateness, as religions promote separateness. It promotes difference. Same thing as separate. A difference. You're different from me. There's you over there. There's me over here. According to our beliefs, our religions, what we wear, what we look like. So when I see someone, for example, in a full veil, I understand there's a person under there. It's a woman. Um, I think you're different from me, and you think I'm different from you. I don't wear it. And this promotes some suspicion, a lack of trust. It's dangerous. It's not just the veil. It's prevalent in many forms. But that one. If someone, it promotes isolation. So if you were being harmed in your home, I can't see that on perhaps your face or your body or the way you look, your expression. And I'm not suggesting that this happens in Muslim homes any more than anywhere else. Not the point. Let's get over all that stuff and start taking care of each other. Religions. There was a Muslim man, so a representative from the Muslim community on the National a couple of weeks ago, who stated that this practice has no place in Canada. Again, Canada, United States, where? That he said it actually isn't what the Islam religion states is necessary. That these laws were written in the 2nd or 3rd century. So several, over 1,500 years ago, and that they were extremely outdated, and that they are about oppression, specifically to women. And because women, I would think children kind of goes down, but perhaps the young girls more than the young boys. I don't know. These are the things, the issues I have with wearing the veil. So it's I almost want to say, okay, let's all wear the veil. Or none of us wear the veil. The veil itself, even the word, when you think of a veil over something, we can't see it clearly. Something blocking our sight. There's a veil over it. It's covered. There's secrecy. Stuff going on that I and others will not know about. Is this what's best for all? In common sense, why don't we lift the veil? If you are fearful, well, we're all here with you. Everyone's fearful. Human beings are fearful. That's what we've become. There's fear running around, suspicious of each other. It's like a first step to lift the veil. It's not going to happen in one day, I understand that. But it can happen over time as a process. There are communities, Muslim communities in Toronto and Canada who are very supportive. And that would help in approaching someone and talking to them about these kinds of issues. So please check out investigateequalmoney.org, destiny with an I.org, and learn about what we are proposing, which is an equal money system, so that we can stop all the madness that's in our world and lift the veil that's over our eyes, so we're not just these thinking robots that are just programmed. All we do is live the past and thoughts in our mind that keep coming up. So at this place you can learn about why you are the way you are, all these thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and how we can go forward and not destroy our world. How can we go forward as a race of human beings, earthlings, as one, and take care of this beautiful planet instead of destroy it? Just because we are too fearful to question. I'm not impressed with a God who says we have to live this way. I am standing up and saying, I don't really care that there's some God saying it's supposed to be this way. I don't like people suffering. I don't accept it. I don't want to allow it anymore. I question it. That's what we're busy doing. So thank you, and please investigate equalmoney.org.